Hi there folks, welcome back to my channel. On the last video I did black on black because I thought if you can do white on white, I'm sure you can do black on black or blue on blue or yellow on yellow and so on. So the first card I used embossing powder, and I got this lovely, I used clear embossing powder on a nice stamped image that you can just see here if I tilt it the right way. And then I just popped it onto the base black card that I'd made and popped a sentiment on and then added some black gems, and this was what came out, and I think it's lovely. It's not something that you see very often, it's quite unique, but I think it's really nice. So we've got that one, but I then thought it'd be nice to have black on black as if it's been embossed in some way, like you would with a dry embossing folder or an embossing folder. This bit needs to get something on it, heavy on it, just to hold this down. So I'm just going to put my punch on it. So I've already cut out some pieces. So I've used a die which is from Gemini, and it's just it doesn't have a real name, it's just called Butterfly. So I've got that. I've already cut a piece out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use this actual bit of black. And this is a very old die to me, which is from Sizzix. It's 662859, and it kind of cuts into your card and you get this nice floral image. So I've used that as well. And I've got a couple of different bits of sort of black colour. So I've used this. This is actually from Hunkydory. Now, I don't usually buy Hunkydory products, but I wanted to just see how the Adorable Scoreable worked, and it doesn't crack when you score it. So that's the base. So it's a sort of matte black. And then I've got this kind of, it is black, but it's more, well, it could be more gunmetal. And then this black watercolour paper, which I've already cut the design into. So that's going to go on like that. But first, there's a couple of wee bits there that I can see that need to be poked out. So let's find, all my pokey tools are getting lost these days. I don't know where they're going to. I brought them all back from Kenilworth, but I don't know what I've done with them. So this is lovely. It cuts into the card, but I mean, you could use all your die cuts just to you know, get this similar thing, or you could use something totally different. Just whatever takes your fancy. There's no wrong or right way to do anything. That's what I always used to tell my class ladies. I'd say, this is the card I've made this week, and okay, we might have done a technique, and but then I wouldn't say, oh, you've got to do it like this. You just do it with your take on it. So I'm going to pop that onto here, but I think I need to cut this down a bit. I don't think this is the same. So this base card is 4.5 by 6. So let's see what this is. 4.5. So we'll make it 4.25 by 5 and 3/4, I think. If it doesn't look right, we can cut it again. So let's just hope this fits on and it isn't too. Oh, we need to cut this a bit as well. So let's just, I'm just chopping this down a bit so it fits onto the layer. I don't know what's wrong with this. I just recently changed this blade and it seems to be leaving raggedy edges already. So anyway, not to worry. Let's see if we can get that to sit on there. Yeah, that's okay. And let's hope it sits on here. Okay. So that's fine. So that just gives you a little bit more of seeing the design. Whereas if I just, well, you'd still see it if I put it on there. as well, which is quite nice. Which maybe I should just do, because this is more of a gunmetal colour. Don't know. Let me just see. You might do the butterfly in that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it in that. So, get my bone folder just to make sure that's going to stay shut a bit better. And then I just want to, I mean, I could make this a landscapes card as well. It could be landscape, it could be a portrait. I was trying to think of the word there. It wouldn't come out. So I don't want too much glue on, because this is obviously a sort of shinier surface it's going on to. So I just want a little bit, I don't want to put too much, says she, but there we go. So as I say, I could have it landscape or portrait, so we'll see once I've got it in place. So let's get, I've got some wipes somewhere. I do have them. Where are they? Hiding. I've accrued this little bundle here. Yeah, they're hiding under here. And I've now got a little bundle of bits and pieces. So I will need to tidy that away at some point. But I've just not felt up to it with what's been going on at the moment. Just get that wee bit of glue away. And a bit there, a bit there. So let's just do that, make that level. No, I think I'll keep it, I'm going to keep it this way up. That's fine. Now it's a bit squint, so I think I'm going to have to even it up a bit. Let's see if we can get that a bit better. Not really. Oh well, never mind. Right, so that's that. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to cut out the butterfly again. I'll lift this up because I'm going to do it on screen, I think, this time. Get my cutting machine. Now I'm going to do it in this sort of gunmetal colour that I've got. It is a kind of gunmetal, it's more of that than a black, but it could be classed, I suppose, as a black. So I'm just pushing that through like that, and then back to me, and then we'll just take that out, and we can just pop the card together, put this back down on the floor. There we go. Right, so just tease that out, and then just get this pokey tool and tease the wee pieces back out as well. Yeah, that does come out in the middle. I suppose you don't have to take that bit out, but anyway. So, come on. Let's make sure you've... I think that's cut through that bit's maybe not, actually. I think all the other bits look like they're cut. It's just that wee bit, it's not quite... Oh, it's gone through anyway. I think that's okay. There's a few wee bits need to be taken off there. That wee bit there. Poke. This is where that brush is really quite good for that, but I've never ever purchased one of them. I've always said, oh, I'll get one of them, but I never did. But since I got some lovely vouchers or gift cards for Christmas that I've not used yet for Hobbycraft, I might get one of them in that. So anyway, that's it poked out now. Just get rid of that to the bin. Oh, that's obviously, I don't know what that is, a sticky bit. So there we go. So we could put that onto the back like that, or we could have it onto the front. So, or we could have two, or just one. I think actually it's quite nice like that. That bit's not quite hooked so nicely. Come on. That's better. Could just have it like that. It does look quite nice. Let's just do that. So I'm going to pop this on, a couple of gems on, and then we'll be done. So I'm just going to put a tiny wee bit of glue here because I really want the wings to kind of stand up. Just a bit of glue there, so I don't want it to be. I'm just going to put it at a kind of jaunty angle there, like that. And then we're going to look for some wording. And then we're going to put a sentiment on again. So, well, that's what we're going to do, is wording. So, and then we're going to put some gems on. That was what I meant to say, but it came out words. Oh dear. Right, let's see what we could add this time. If we've got any other kind of darker coloured. If you don't have like black, if you wanted black, you could quite easily go over some of your petals, just as an example, with a black alcohol marker, and that will give you your black. You just go over them like that. I think I've done that with some of these. They were white, so I made them red, and so forth. So it's just a case of just doing that and getting, if you wanted, just as an example, if you wanted black petals and didn't have them, that's what you could do. So, or any colours really. So I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to do that though, but I just wanted to show you what you could do. You could do exactly the same with sequins. So I have got these black ones, but you could do, here's this, I've got kind of white sequins, these. So these are white. So you could do just exactly the same. Whatever colour your excuse me, card is, and you wanted it to be, because I want it to be all about black, I'm going to make them black, but keep them as they are, or just colour them in the colour that you want, you know. So that's just an idea. So I'm thinking, right, so I'm thinking now. So this can still come up a bit, still a bit. Now I'm going to try and use this other side, because this other side should be able to pick. But I'm not sure I'll use these cause I don't know if they're quite right. So I'm going to just use the black ones that I used on the previous card. So on that previous card I used these three. Still keeping that down. So this thing, I believe, don't know if it's a sort of waxy thing as well, isn't it? So I think you're supposed to lift them up, but anyway, I don't know. So I'm going to put one there. It's a kind of waxy thing. Let's see if we can pick this up. I'm not sure I like that. Never used this thing much. Let's just get the one with a putty on the end. I think that's better. So this one's got putty on the end and it should do the same thing. Lift up and just put one there. And come on, I'm just going to put one down there. Okay, put that to the side. And let's get another wording. So let's see what we can see. Hold tight onto your dreams. Make it happen. Look on the bright side. What about this one? Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. That's a cool one, isn't it? We could just pop that in the middle here if it's going to be straight or not. There we go. So that is another black on black card. So 2 black on black cards. One that I did in the previous video, which was with clear heat embossing, and this one with some die cuts and different colours of black. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. It would really help me to build up my channel. I am hoping to get to 900 next. I might do a small giveaway as well. Please remember to share and do leave a comment. You'll see all the links and things to my social media in the boxes below. Thanks so much. Bye for now.